respected elders, educationists, language scholars, dear teachers, and dearest students, welcome. First of all, it is my kind request that those who haven't subscribed our channel so far may kindly subscribe it. Dear students, in this class we are going to see the past perfect tense. What is the pattern of verb in the past perfect tense and how sentences should be framed using past perfect tense? Come, let us see. Past perfect tense, pattern of verbs, head plus past participle, head plus past participle. Video number 106, dated 13/4/23. The past perfect tense, pattern of verbs in the past perfect tense. Two verbs are used in the past perfect tense. The first verb is head and the second verb is the past participle of the verb, the past participle of the final verb. That is, two verbs are used in the past perfect. The first verb is the auxiliary head and the second verb is, that is also an auxiliary, that is not the final verb. The past participle of the final, the present participle, past participle of the final verb. This past, the pattern of this head plus past participle is the same for all the three persons, first person, second person and third person, and all the numbers, that is singular and plural. It is the same, the verb pattern is the same for all the three persons and all the two numbers, singular and plural. See, I, we, you, he, she, it, they. Head, played. We should not pronounce the word HAD here as a head. The word HAD, the verb HAD should be sounded as had when it is used as a finite verb. When it is used as an auxiliary verb, it should be pronounced as head. Also, its family. Have should be pronounced as have as it is used as a finite verb. When it is used as an auxiliary verb, it should be pronounced as have. Similarly, has, his. Okay. See, the four forms of sentences. The four forms of sentences used in all the languages, not only in English, in all the languages which have the literary form, which has a letter form. Which is used both in speaking and writing, because these four forms: affirmative, negative, interrogative, negative, interrogative. These four forms of sentences are used in all languages used in the world. Let us see the affirmative form of the past perfect. I had worked. In the past, I had worked. I had negative, I had not worked. Interrogative, had I worked? Then negative, interrogative, had I not worked? Had I not worked? Had I worked? Had I not worked? Similarly, plural, first person plural. We had worked. We had not worked. Had we worked? Had we not worked? First person one. Second person. You had worked. You had not worked. Had you worked? Had you not worked? You see, I told you that is when the auxiliary used in affirmative, it should be pronounced as in the affirmative as an auxiliary, it should be pronounced as head. But it is used, it is converted in the interrogative form. Then it should be pronounced as it should be pronounced as had. Had I worked, it should be something. It should be voiced. Okay? Then you had worked. You had not worked. Had you worked? Had you not worked? He had worked. He had not worked. Had you worked? Had you not worked? She had worked. She had not worked. Had she worked? Had she not worked? It had worked. It had not worked. Had it worked? Had it not worked? They had worked. They had not worked. Had they worked? Had they not worked? This had plus people. Okay? Then let us see some examples. Some more examples. The verb pattern is plus V, subject plus verb. I had studied. We had studied. You had studied. You had studied. He had studied. She had studied. It had studied. They had studied. The same. The verb pattern is the same for all the 8 subjects. It's only this, in English, these 8 subjects are used in English. You should bear it in mind. Only these 8 subjects. I, we, you, he, she, it, they, that's all. In whatever the, words or sentence form you used, these 8 would occupy would play as the subject. One of these 8 would play as the subject. I had studied Othello. We had studied Othello. You had studied Othello. You had studied Othello. He had studied Othello. She had studied Othello. It had studied Othello. They had studied Othello. SVOA, subject, verb, object and adjunct. I got studied Othello in BA. We got studied Othello in BA. You got studied Othello in BA. You got studied Othello in BA. He got studied Othello in BA. She got studied Othello in BA. It got studied Othello in BA. They got studied Othello in BA. Then verb pattern SVA, subject, verb and adjunct. I got worked in Madurai. We got worked in Madurai. You got worked in Madurai. You got worked in Madurai. He got worked in Madurai. She got worked in Madurai. It got worked in Madurai. They got worked in Madurai. Dear students, for Madurai, use the spelling TH. Don't use D. See, though this phoneme is available in English, the English used D, id. I don't know whether used it, whether wantonly or unknowingly, I don't know. But even today, the government of Tamil Nadu is using D instead of id instead of id. It is totally wrong. It should be rectified. That I have to inform you. Not only you, to the government also I am informing it. As we see, subject, verb and complement. I had worked as a teacher. We had worked as a teacher. You had worked as a teacher. You had worked as a teacher. He had worked as a teacher. I had worked as a teacher. We had worked as teachers. You had worked as a teacher. You had worked as teachers. The plural. He had worked as a teacher. She had worked as a teacher. It had worked as a teacher. They had worked as a teacher. That's all. They had worked as teachers. Plural. Dear students, see the symbol. Past perfect tense. Now, actually, they call it some grammarian of English. Some grammarians of English call it as, we say, past perfect tense. But they got simple past perfect. As we say, simple past. They call it as simple past perfect. because it has a continuous form, past perfect continuous form. As there is a past continuous, they call it as past perfect continuous. They call it past simple past perfect. We also can call it simple past perfect. That is past perfect. Okay. See, dear student, in the past perfect tense, the pattern of verb is head plus past participle. That is all. For all the three persons and two numbers. What are the three persons? First person, second person, third person. What are the two numbers? Singular and plural. That's all. You should talk like this. Three persons, and two numbers. When it is uttered like this, you should be in a position of understanding it. That is what is learning. Each and everything cannot be, described in all the places. If it is necessary, it would be explained. Otherwise, shortly it would be informed you. That's all. It is yourself. You should have known all things, all grammatical factors. Either in English or in Tamil or in your mother tongue. So okay. So because in the verb pattern of past perfect, that means head plus PP for all the three persons and two numbers. Dear students and dears, thank you for listening in my class so far. In the next class, we are going to see the uses of this past perfect tense. That is very important. Its uses is very important that we are going to see in the following class. I thank you for listening. The class is so far. Thank you. We will meet again.